It seems like a lot of the films you cover are more studio films, but I'm sure you love indie films.
Yeah.
Why do you think the mainstream is so resistant to indie films? I mean, is it because there's not named talent in them? The endings are unclear or sometimes depressing. Why do you think that the mainstream?
Well, I think mainstream moviegoers are obviously consumed by and borderline obsessed with celebrity and celebrity culture. And as somebody who's worked at different outlets over the years that have covered celebrity lifestyle, I see that firsthand. So it's hard sometimes maybe for an audience to find a movie that doesn't have a recognizable face or doesn't have a name that they trust or know. And sometimes nowadays it really comes down to availability. I mean, look at this weekend. You've got That's My Boy and Rock of Ages, two big studio films that are coming out in about 3,000 theaters. And you have a film like Your Sister's Sister that played at all the festivals, Toronto, Sundance, Tribeca, with a well-known actress, Emily Blunt, and Rosemary DeWitt. It was on Mad Men, and she's known as Rachel Getting Married, an indie that crossed over a little bit. That movie's coming out on 13 screens this weekend. How can people go and see it? They can't. So they might read about it, or they might see my interview with Emily on our show, but it's tough for them to see it. While Rock of Ages, they can't turn without seeing it. So I think availability is a big reason why. Now, thanks to video on demand and Netflix and things coming out on DVD faster after they're being released in theaters, I think indie films are finding their audience. It just takes a little longer. The immediacy is not the same, obviously, as a studio process, just because of simply availability on some level.